Vamos tentar. Começou. Vamos tentar de novo, galera. Vamos lá, tentar mais uma vez. Tá de boa? Tá. Vamos lá.
It's not even an incident we can take seriously. The whole story is pretty ridiculous. We should probably look into it, but we can also just let the low-ranking scrubs handle it.
Look into? I guess they're investigating Kamoshida? They don't sound very enthusiastic about it, though. Yeah, grab some food! Get the part that's not too fatty.
He's gonna be arriving soon. We don't want to keep him waiting, so we better get going too.
What is he going to discuss with the higher-ups? Well, I'm sure it's more important than lunch.
They were dressed quite well, but they still looked pretty shady to me. I wonder how the other people here are reacting to the news. Let's get some more food and listen in. Rice is incredible! It's the cornerstone of every great meal! Sorry, I got a bit carried away there.
So, the ratings for the news were really that good? It was because it was about that teacher who sexually harassed his student, huh? Was it Kamoshida?
It's all about how you frame it. You've got to cater to the idiotic public. Ratings go up when you show them crude, sensational news and make it easy for them to understand.
How can he be so insensitive? A student almost killed herself because of that Kamoshida.
By the way, do you think these sudden changes of heart might be real?
Well, that's...
Quick, grab some food! Oh, and don't forget the crispy bits.
So, because he had a sudden change of heart, he just confessed to all his crimes?
Who knows? Sorry, but it's time. I have to go. I'll call you again after the meeting.
A sudden change of heart, huh? I suppose I can't blame him for seeing it that way. Don't think there's anyone else we can listen in on. But it's shocking. So many of the adults here don't seem like nice people. Now, according to what we heard, it seems most adults aren't very interested in the news about Kamoshida. Well, now that we've got a nice variety of food on our plates, let's head back to the others.
You brought a ton back! What do you think about coming up against such ritzy food? It's cute hearing that from someone like you. Just don't get too excited, got it?
You're the last person I want giving advice about that, Ryuji.
Don't you think you're eating too much, Mona?
There's no... knowing when we'll get to come here again.
Sure, but you guys brought back loads of food. It'd be a shame to let it all go to waste.
Não, é sobre isso, é sobre isso, é sobre isso gigantesco. E olha essa carne, pô, carne gigante.
Why don't you help them out, Ryuji?
Oh, we should both help.
Oh, me? I'm way too stuffed. I couldn't possibly help.
Yeah, stuffing your face with cake. Whatever, let's deal with this ourselves.
there's still more?
Don't give up. Let's keep at it.
We did it.
Oh, yeah.
This is a victory for all of us. Oh, is your stomach the size of a freaking palace?
Good job, you guys. How about one last dish to cleanse your palates? I recommend the seasonal tart. The grapefruit has both alluring sweetness and a tangy sourness.
Stop. I don't want to hear about sour stuff. This isn't good. I gotta go to the bathroom.
Well, me too. Please, carry me gently.
My, look at that table.
Come now, pay them no attention. I'm sure they must not normally have the chance to eat such exquisite food.
I can only imagine what their parents must be like.
What was that? We don't got time for that. Come on, let's go.
I'm stuffed.
I totally panicked when I saw the closed for cleaning sign at the bathrooms.
You were talking big about eating until you puked, but you really did puke. Are you some kind of moron?
Hey, same goes for you. What floor was that restaurant on?
We came up to get here, so it has to be on a lower floor, right?
What the?
There's still no update on the case.
Esse é o vilão Chico. Esse aí de óculos laranja aí. Carecão.
Not yet.
O carecão calvo.
Excuse me, but why are you so involved?
Mas
It's
ele
not
não
something you
gosta
should be
de
concerned with.
não, gosta de não muito. Que é o Dr. Maruki. Que é o voz final do Dr. Maruki.
I don't care about your opinion, you incompetent buffoon. When I say pick up the pace, you do it.
Hey, you're cutting in line.
What do you want? We're in a hurry.
Oh, I'm sorry. So you can butt in front of other people if you're in a hurry?
It seems the customer base has changed since I was here last. Have they started a daycare?
What?
Sir, we don't have time for this.
I know. Don't bother with them.
What the hell was with that bossy guy?
Shouldn't we head back down?
Yeah, but... That dick really pissed me off. He wasn't even hiding the fact that he looks down on everyone.
Don't lose your temper over this.
I just can't forgive shitty adults like that. What's wrong? You not feeling good?
He almost never eats well after all. Plus, I'm always stuck eating canned cat food.
Yeah, that Sir bullshit makes me sick. Damn it!
What took you so long?
Why are you all pissy?
Sorry. I had a run-in with some woman a second ago. She bumped into me, but then said it was all my fault when she dropped her plate.
Sounds like a real bitch.
Yeah. Thanks, though. But the restaurant workers all looked at me with this disapproving expression. I wonder if we're out of place here.
Hey, Morgana.
What is it?
Anyone could have a palace, yeah?
Anyone with a strong, distorted desire.
Same for them having a change of heart if their treasure gets stolen?
That would be the case.
Why are you bringing this up all of a sudden?
We had trouble earlier, too. These selfish shitheads who just look down on everyone else. I was just wondering if we'd be able to change those kinds of people, too.
You mean, you want to continue as the Phantom Thieves?
I've been thinking. We put a lot of work into changing Kamoshida's heart, but nobody believes in the Phantom Thieves. Plus, those guys who had no other choice but to just deal with it are thanking us. Us, of all people.
I agree. If we ignore people who are in trouble, I'd go back to being the same as I was before.
Well, that's true. You're under my tutelage. There's nothing we can't accomplish as Phantom Thieves.
Shouldn't we be able to help him out?
But that means we'll have to fight shadows again, doesn't it?
Indeed. That can't be avoided.
I'm sure we'll manage. Right?
Even if you guys are still just fledglings, this means we're an actual organization now.
Fledglings? That's actually pretty fitting for us.
All right, it's settled. We're gonna catch all these shitty adults by surprise and make ourselves known to the world.
Are you okay being our leader?
No objections here. I can't handle all that responsibility stuff.
E o Joker também é o líder do Phantom Thieves.
Where's my say in this? But Lady An made the recommendation, so I'll allow it.
Well, should we decide on a name for our group? I just went with Phantom Thieves of Hearts last time, but don't you think a real name would be cooler?
Ooh, I've got it. I want it to be something both cute and luxurious sounding. Let me see. How about the Diamonds?
I'm getting the real Little League Baseball feel from it.
Well then, here's my suggestion. How about Tilefish Poêlée?
Tile, what?
That's what I ate earlier. It's commemorative now.
Oh no, you idiot! You decide for us.
Eu posso mudar o nome do grupo. Pensei sobre Phantom, mas eu posso botar um outro nome. Ah, eu vou botar de Phantom mesmo. Não sou muito escolher nomes.
Huh, that's not bad at all.
A good name. For a rookie.
We going with that?
Well, now that the name's set, who's our next target?
There are tons of rotten adults and all.
O Jocker tá assim, ó. Como líder na mesa. Se achando.
Why not just stick to targeting big names? Yeah,
Okay,
something along those lines. If we go after some bigwig, it's gotta get on the news, right? Don't you think more people would believe in us if we did that?
That's not a bad idea. For you, Ryuji.
True. If we become better known, we might be able to give courage to a lot more people. I don't really like the idea of just picking someone out of the blue, though.
Não, ele não morre, não. Não é esse. Não, o do azul caindo não é dos acontecidos.
Let's narrow it down to someone we can all
Esse
agree
é o
on then.
Joker do Persona 5. O outro é o Minato do Persona 3.
So we need a big wig we decide
Ele
on
tem cabelo
unanimously.
preto, o Joker, o outro tem cabelo azul.
I like that unanimous decision part. It's like we're making some kind of pact.
O Joker não morre.
Now then, this is the official formation of the Phantom Thieves organization.
Oh no! Our time for the buffet ran out.
I guess we'll just have to talk more tomorrow.
Esse aí não morre, não. Aquele é do Persona 3. É, ele caiu. Esse ele é só preso.
Another world in which people's distorted cognitions take shape? Stealing treasure to change hearts?
Ele é preso no início. Na verdade, ele é preso mais pro final. Ele só tá se lembrando das memórias. Ele é preso no mês 10. Não, no 11, no mês do 11 do jogo. Quando ele tenta invadir um cassino na distorção no outro mundo, sabe?
And on top of that, a talking cat told you all this.
Mas engraçado, ele foi preso no metaverso, mas ele tá sendo interrogado no mundo real. As sombras perdendo ele.
Honestly speaking, that all sounds absurd. It's hard to believe that this is even worth listening to. Still, it can't be considered nonsense when parts of it align with Kamoshida's confession.
Você tem que fazer uma coisa, evitar a ruína, evitar ser morto. Você não pode deixar a ruína se pegar.
The same goes for the testimonies of the officers who arrested you.
Onde o Joker é morto, sabe? No bad end. Não é o final canon do jogo. O final canon do jogo é o good end. É o final onde você se torna o herói.
But so be it. At any rate, you mentioned something more important. These two other accomplices, besides this talking cat thing that appeared in your story. From what you've been telling me, they're students at the same school, aren't they?
Não. Isso aí, esse negócio do jogo inteiro é as memórias do Joker tentando contar pra ela o que tá acontecendo. Mas depois o Joker foge da prisão, que ele dá dado como morto, só que ele não foi morto, por causa que o traidor vai lá e mata ele. Só que mata ele o shadow dele, a sombra dele, não é ele de verdade, sabe? Como se fosse um Joker falso. Esse aí que tá sendo torturado é um Joker falso, não é um Joker verdadeiro.
Perhaps? Don't take me for a fool.
Esse tá sendo interrogado, mas esse aí não é um de verdade.
Very well, I'll leave it at that. Let's continue on. The questioning's not over anyway. If you are making this up, the cracks in your story will prove it. The next to receive a calling card was this individual. A master of Japanese arts, Ichiryusai Madarame.
O mestre das artes japonesas. Na verdade, a arte japonesa dele é tudo fake. Ele copia na internet esse Madarame e se passa de famoso. E ele ainda adota uma criança que ele roubou da mãe. Sabe? Ele é um cara que a gente vai distorcer a mente dele, vai se entregar.
It's even more incomprehensible than Kamoshida as to why this man was targeted. Where did you come to know him? And how did you learn of his crimes when you weren't a victim of them? Start by telling me what you all schemed.
Resumo da história até este ponto. Foi atualizado. Para ler, pressione X e para abrir o menu em cima. Ok, isso aqui não é importante, preciso ler. Noite. Meu Deus, gastou todo meu dia nesse bagulho. Trabalhando. Ou derrotando sombras no metaverso. O jeito mais fácil de ganhar jogo é numa vidente que tem, e daí você pede pra ela, se você for tal coisa, você ganha muito dinheiro. Daí você vai lá e realmente ganha. É você consultando uma vidente, você vai ficar milionário com essa vidente. Uma vidente que você faz até amizade com ela. Tira até uma foto deles como fazendo a refeição. A fotinha dos meus com eles.
Let's do it.
Eu sou level 11 ainda. Mas eu sou level 19. No PS. Preciso aumentar a inteligência. É o único jeito de
Now listen.
What do you want to do?
Make sure you close up.
Can I talk? Well then.
Ah, Velvet Room.
First off, I'd like to begin by congratulating you.
Igor, ou na verdade o falso Igor.
To think our
É um
master would
falso
give
Deus
words
que
of
tá
praise.
disfarçado como Igor pra destruir o mundo.
You better treasure this moment, inmate.
You have encountered allies who share your ideals, and you have found your place in reality. The time has come. Your rehabilitation will soon begin. I shall explain it to you now. You have a special potential. However, that must be refined into a useful power. It is weak now, but refining it shall grant you the strength to stand against the coming ruin. That is the rehabilitation cast upon you. There are various means by which you may gain the power to resist the ruin. Fighting shadows and gaining experience is one way. The fusion process I taught you prior is another.
This is all possible because of our master's guidance, inmate. Though it may be presumptuous of us, we have words of wisdom as well. When you're out in reality, you better hone your relationships with those you have contracts with. Spending time with those people